They like.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly, all back on another video. Yes, sir, and today is another episode of Start Bench Cut, where we have 3 of the top recruited prospects for the 2020 NBA Draft: James Wisman, Anthony Edwards, and Lamelo Ball. And all 3 of these players give you 3 distinctive play styles where I can understand where you would have any one of these players as a starter, a bench, or cut based off what your preferences is for the game. So with that being said, let's start off with who I would start amongst the 3 players. And like I said before, all 3 of these players has a chance to be something very, very special in today's league. And because they all possess a certain characteristic and play style that last in the NBA, let it be their height, just how they play, or just their aspect in the game, right? But as I summarize all of that and pick a starter, right, is where my preferences starts to show, right? And, I was thinking about all 3 of these players because I like Lamelo Ball's height, right? I like James Wiseman's defense, but then I like Anthony Edwards' aggressiveness to the game. I like how he moves, right? And I just thought about it. Who would I want for my team as a starter? And I thought about it, and I thought about it hard, and I said to myself, I have to pick Anthony Edwards because I like how he comes into games. I like how he impacts games. I like his energy, right? Now, I'm not saying he's going to be like Dion Waiters, but his attitude is like Dion Waiters, and I like that. That means he is not going to give up. He is going to grind, and he's going to want to get better, and I like that in a player because that development for a player like him that could shoot and slash is very, very special, and I just feel like that is what we need in the NBA, and I feel like that's what I need as a starter. Now, with 2 players left in James Wiseman and Lamelo Ball, I have to come to the realization that one of these players is going to end up being cut, and I have to think about the player amongst the 2 who's going to make my roster. Is it going to be James Wiseman with his defense, or will it be Lamelo Ball with his height and his exciting play style to the game? And I have to think about it because, as y'all know, I really like James Wiseman. I really do, but at the same time, I have to respect what Lamelo Ball brings to the table offensively as well as his height. In other words, is the meta for the NBA's future. Currently, that's what we like. We like tall, big guards. But at the same time, we love defensive bigs who can also move on the pick and roll. And I say to myself, who will I select amongst the 2? And I say to myself, man, as a very, very tough situation, as a very, very tough scenario, a very, very tough choice, I have to select Lamelo Ball to be on my bench. And I say to myself, why did I pick that? Because I love his height, man. A 6'8" point guard with that type of offensive tools, those type of offensive tools is incredible. And I just cannot cut him. It's impossible, and I have to have him on my roster. Now, to really explain why I cut James Wiseman, I cut James Wiseman for the simple fact James Wiseman obviously did not play his full NCAA season. A lot of that was because they tried to finesse him on the eligibility, which was understandable, but you have to put that in stone. You have to realize that and say to yourself, is James Wiseman completely ready? Have we seen enough of James Wiseman? And technically we haven't. And I'm usually open to take those type of chances. But with how the league is built, especially with bigs, I don't think in today's league you can really take a chance on bigs like that, especially when you haven't seen enough. Especially when you have a 6'8" point guard who's literally destroyed overseas in Australia, and he showed us what he can do, as well as Anthony Edwards show you the type of player he can be. So for that reason is why James Wiseman had to be cut. So let me know down in the comments who you would start bench cut, because any of these players would be realistic, it's logical. And I also want to know why you start bench and cut these players down in the comments below. And with that being said, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell for more amazing content, because we are on the grind, the official grinding with y'all. I know I can get there. So with that being said, ghosts.
What if we turn into hoopers? For the clip like bonds we shooting. Just like some soldiers we trooping. Step back 3, we hooping. We in your house just like Fortnite.